Good afternoon, my friends. So I'm back this afternoon. Warmed up a little bit, so now I'm drinking real water with ice. Of course, I had to pay the dogs the ice tax. If you know, you know. But I'm here to talk to you about my 1022. Okay, hang on a second. So, if you saw my video from last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember when it was now. I took my 1022 to the range. I shot a pretty good group with it because I'm getting ready for an apple seed clinic coming up here in the middle of this, well, technically next month, but I mean, it's the last day of February, but you know, middle of March. And, I brought it home, cleaned it up, put it away. I said, good to go. I mean, it shot good group, so, got no issues. Well, Monday, I was putting a scope back on my Savage Mark II because I'm going to go ahead and shoot bench reds competitions with it this summer. Actually, probably starting here in March if the weather's good and they actually hold the competition. But I was cleaning it up and I was doing some things, I was like, okay, yeah, and I was dry firing it. And I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh, don't dry fire your weapons, you're going to ruin something. And if I break something, I'll fix it. If I can't fix it, I'll pay somebody else to fix it. If they can't fix it, then I'll just buy a new rifle. Who cares? But one thing I was noticing is just how nice that AccuTrigger is, right? I mean, it breaks, I don't know, probably at a solid 2 pounds, maybe a little bit more. And I got to thinking, I was like, man, I don't think my 1022 breaks that crisply, right? So I pulled it out, made sure everything was good to go, nothing in there so I don't blow a hole in the ceiling. And I squeezed the trigger on it. And I'm like, man, that's kind of, yeah, right? So I got online. Usually I start at like Midway USA because I've shopped with them for years. They've always treated me right. They usually got pretty good deals. So I went and I got this Timney trigger for my 1022. It had cheaper ones on, or should I say less expensive ones on there. I hate calling things cheap unless they're like really just, meant to fall apart after a day or two. But less expensive ones. And I'd never heard of them. I don't even remember what the names were. But I didn't go with them because Timney's just got a good, solid reputation of making great triggers. There are some others. I mean, all my ARs have LaRue triggers, and those are really great too. But I don't know if LaRue makes a trigger for a 1022, and I didn't want to go looking for it. So I got the Timney trigger. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead back in the house. I'm going to install it. I haven't looked up to see how easy it was to do. It's like a hex screw and a couple of pins. This should take me 15 minutes, no longer, as long as like I don't take a breakfast break or something. And then I'll come back out and give you my assessment. I'll probably shoot a couple rounds into the bank down there and we'll talk about it for a half a second. I'm not gonna like take you inside and show you how to tear it apart. You can look up any YouTube video on how to do that. I'm not gonna waste your time. But this will just be kind of like my assessment of the newer, obviously more expensive trigger. So if you want to hang out, hang out. If you don't, I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff on YouTube you could watch. So I'll see you shortly. All right. That actually only took about 5 minutes. Would have taken me 4, but I dropped one of the pins and it rolled up onto the desk. And well, I'm not young and skinny anymore, so it took me a minute to find it and get down to it. But got her changed out, and let me tell you, just by the feel of it, it feels way better. Let me get that sling out of the way there. I mean, it is just super crisp, not super light, but lighter than it was. I mean, it's just a nice, just clean break. There's no drag, no take up, nothing. I mean, it's just right there. All right, so as promised, like I said, I'll throw a couple of rounds downrange here. Just down into the bank. And we'll see how everything works from there. Oh, and apparently, let's see, yep. I didn't know the trigger came with that. it's got this here that makes it easier to eject out, which may or may not be a problem, because if I happen to bump it while I'm out in the woods, you know, of course now it's being difficult. There we go. But you know, yeah. So we'll see how she goes, right? All right. Get her loaded up here. Get my glass of water out of the way. Turn me around. Bring y'all around. All right. Like I say, this ain't nothing special. This is just me throwing some rounds into the wood line. Yeah, I like that a lot better. But we'll see how things go, especially with this here. I don't know if I like that. I might try and figure out how to, I don't know. Well, I'll do something. But it is a lighter shooting trigger, and I do like that about it. So that was kind of the goal. Just a good, crisp, light trigger. I'll take it to the range. Hopefully this week. I have tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday off, and then a full week after that. So hopefully I should be able to make it to the range within the next 3 days. All right, until then, see you next time. Okay, my friends, just a quick update. So this lever here, okay, on my 10/22, I didn't like that. At the end of the day, this rifle is just a hunting rifle. I might do some other silly stuff with it to play games or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's my woods gun. I just have a feeling that's going to knock the magazine out too easily when I'm hopping through the woods or whatever. So what I did is I just took the old magazine release from the original trigger assembly, and I stuck it on here. It took me like about 2-3 minutes to do, just because it's kind of a pain to line all the holes up. So yeah, there's that. All right, see ya.